And I wanted to ask Cookie, what gave you the impression that she sleeps around for money?
For the lifestyle. For
the lifestyle,
that she has.
yes. What gave you the impression?
For what lifestyle?
That's what you said in the voice note.
You made that comment.
That's what I said in the voice note. Okay, so let me first clarify that voice note. First of all, it was a conversation. It wasn't maybe I just sent a message to a person. Right. So here's the case where a lot of things had happened, like I said, on camera, off camera, things that weren't shown on TV, but they happened and we all knew about it. So then we're all having a conversation. Karen is saying her shit, I'm saying my shit.
Really?
I mean, based off what she made us understand about her personality, knowing multiple guys, sleeping around with multiple guys to get the opportunity to
Oh,
travel
yeah, she said
around
that.
the
Who said
world
that?
or
She.
whatever.
Because said she sleeps around multiple guys.
No, she said,
Pause,
let me remember.
Because
She said a
And
comment.
you said what makes her a big girl if she's sleeping around her lifestyle.
Yeah. At this point, I'm pissed. I don't like you. So then
Okay.
I'm not going to be
But
saying...
wait, why don't you like her?
You didn't make me finish.
Okay.
After all the... after the few things that I already stated earlier, I remember when at a point Busy told Mabel to Naya to go and change her fit.
Yes.
And then
We'll come there.
So when she went to change her fit and then she came to stand at the door, then we're asking
So when we got to Abri, I was wearing black. And Busy was like, she wants something colorful, so I should go and change. So I told her what I have is what I'll wear for the dinner. And then she was like, you just wear it, and then when it's dinner, we'll figure something out. So I went to change into the green, shiny crop top that you saw. Then I came out. So when I came, Bigger was, they all asked me, oh, you went to change because they didn't expect us to change. None of them changed. But I did because Busy wanted something colorful for the entry. So now I told them, oh, Busy hasn't. Then she came like, she tell you guys what to wear. Me, they'll be anti me country with the main show. So there, she felt like, this is the reason why we are here. And then you are not even on the show. And so, what will give you that authority to even say that?
Something like
because
that.
first of all,
so, me, I didn't say anything because I was new and then I didn't know about the show.
And mind you,
so we
if
all
you
went like, okay, really? And then so later I asked Cookie, who is Busy? And then she was like, she's the owner of the show. So what is she? And I was like, oh, but then if that's how she feels about it, then that's bad.
And basically, if you check
it, so
let me finish.
So already there was something.
No, don't go there.
There was something that was actually building up because it was like
that's what I'm trying to say. So if you check the pattern, it was basically maybe I'm emotional, maybe I'm that person, but the fact that I didn't know you is like I'm now trying to get to know you. But it's like every time the way like you're throwing
the little side comments.
So I'm already like feeling some way about you, like why is she like this? Like who is this person, right? Because I'm trying to still get to know who this person is. So it was all part of the reasons at the beginning, even before we went inside for like other shit to happen, for me to feel like totally like no, okay, I'm done with this. Yeah.
How do you feel about her explanation?
That statement, when she came out, I asked. Everyone asked, like, oh, why did you change? Blah, blah, blah. She was like, oh, Busy said she changed. It's like, well, I brought 2 outfits. I'm not sure I can change at this point.
I swear to God, that's not what she said.
Wait, let her finish.
Oh.
Wait. One thing about me, yeah, and I realized about them, they always want to twist whatever you say and then turn it into something.
Everyone is a liar and you're the only honest person. Wow.
Do you understand? I know what I'm capable of saying.
7 witnesses and then only the
But
wrong answer is the right
one
one.
thing I'm not going to say here and do is accept something I didn't say.
Really?
She
And
did say
if that
it.
is how you interpreted what I said, fine.
Charlie, it wasn't an interpretation. It was a direct statement.
So who are there?
It was a direct.
of us.
Everybody was at the
yes.
entrance.
Okay.
It was a
All of
direct
us.
statement.
Pearl was there.
Everybody
Melissa
that was
was
at the
there.
Pearl and
entrance.
Melissa.
No, Pearl was with you. And then,
Oh yeah, because I came with Pearl and
yes,
Melissa.
And then
I came
No,
with Melissa.
Pearl was
You came with
Melissa was there
Pearl
already.
wasn't with us. No.
Pearl was with us.
No, Pearl was to come with a fear.
It was Melissa.
I came with Melissa. Pearl was with you guys.
Yeah.
I came with Melissa. Yes.
Pearl was the one that had the colored hair.
Pearl was there.
And even at that time, Melissa was around. That was when Cookie called us to tell us, oh, this and this and that. And I was like, I'm not going to stand here.
Melissa wasn't there.
Melissa was there.
She wasn't there. Yeah, and just yeah, that's correct.
And it's the same way. I'm not gonna force you to believe what I saw.
It's not even about belief. It's about what you said. We are not even trying to assume for you. That was the statement you made. Maybe
that's what you said.
Maybe you're trying to hide your words or pretend
I feel like
that's
there's
okay.
more to this
Exactly.
triangle situation than
Exactly.
what we're seeing.
So it's not going to work because the problem is if you're not ready to be honest, then there's no point in having a conversation because every time when you tell her what she said, she's either trying to tell you that, oh, I didn't say it or I don't remember. So it means there's not going to be any honesty. So if there's not going to be any honesty, then there's no point in having the conversation because I want to have a conversation with someone who's ready to admit that, oh, I did say this with my full chest, but if you're not going to do that, then there's no point in having that conversation in the first place. So let's just close it. You understand? Everything I said with my full chest.
You were about to.
Everything I said.
You even denied it to.
Everything I said with my full chest.
No, you
everything I said with my full chest.
Whatever you.
I mean, why would I not be?
Well, hold on. Whatever you just said about her, how does that equate to her sleeping around? I still want that answer.
Because I think she passed a comment. She said something about she not liking
believing in love.
She's not a love person. More like she would rather like take the money and then something. She said that. She did say that. And then when why weren't you there?
Still, how does that equate to her sleeping around?
Mind you. So let me tell you how that equates to that.
Yes.
First of all, so we're arguing. Obviously, I'm mad.
Yes.
So then, if I'm pissed off, and I'm even going to say, oh, you're dumb, even if you're not dumb. I don't have a reason.
She
said we're all hoes. That's even a step. I didn't even want to raise that point.
I was like, I'm not a hoe. Then she was like, we are all
hoes. That's even.
Do you get
that's
it?
even
So
a
even on the table, we can even play it.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah,
so in the end,
you even said it.
Oh,
to us on the
I think it was in a jovial way.
Yeah, we didn't. Of course, we didn't mean it because I'm not a hoe. But my whole point is, I don't even know why this whole thing is an issue because when there was an argument, everyone did say shit about each other. Like
can we clarify this?
What makes it surprising? Everybody called everybody a hoe. So then what's new about it?
Do you believe that these ladies are all hoes?
I don't know.
Bitch, you think I'm a hoe?
No.
So you don't think she's a hoe?
Well, you are.
Oh!
Yeah. I mean,
How so? How is she a hoe?
she's projecting her insecurities here. That's why.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Do you understand insecurity and projecting?
I understand, big. I've met you. That's who you are. You're insecure. That's why you be insulting your own friends. Keep quiet, girl. Keep quiet. I don't want to hear you. You're disturbing my ears. Oh, shut the fuck up, bitch. Oh, keep quiet.
Charlie,
Keep quiet. Why are you acting surprised at hearing the word hoe? Are you surprised? Why are you surprised with the word hoe? People use hoe on a daily basis. You insulted me, I insulted you. Yeah, you insulted me, I insulted you. If I said you were a hoe in that moment, it's because I was pissed off. If on a normal you met me, I wouldn't just wake up and say, oh, hoe. I'm pretty sure I said it because I was in a heated moment. We're talking. I said shit I wasn't supposed to say. The only difference between you and me is the fact that my friend chose to, not my friend, she chose to screen record so it looks like, oh, I have some valid point. There's no valid point. I said hoe. Is it hoe na NTB? Come on.
So why is your hoe different from her
I don't know what the difference is. No. A hoe is a hoe. I mean,
yes.
Just sleeping around to fund her lifestyle.
Yes.
That's
prostitution.
Honestly.
You see, to say something like that,
But
it's
so
like...
is Cookie a hoe?
I was talking
Cookie has a
to Karen.
boyfriend.
I wasn't talking
So you were
to
talking
the...
shit about Cookie to Karen, about Bigger to
Karen
Karen.
because Karen was also talking shit about Bigger to me. We were pissed off in the moment.
See, I was gossiping about
Exactly,
Bigger.
because at that point, stuff had happened. And so we're talking about the situation. So yes, I'm not going to be all lovey-dovey on the convo. No.
I understand, but she's been in a relationship for 8 years.
Hold on.
She won't relate. She won't relate. Please don't ask her things that she doesn't know.
I've been in a relationship for 6 years.
Yes, obviously.
It's not something to
Oh,
be
it's
proud
something.
about.
6 is not the same as 9.
But you know Mary says, I mean, come on.
I know.
Don't make it seem like it's an accomplishment.
Tell you how,
If you have to fuck for money, do you want me to bring evidence? Bitch, don't even stop it.
Can you mention one here?
Yes. 2 years ago. But
Tell
you're
me.
not in a relationship with that MB. We went to sleep with that Nigerian guy.
Oh.
Please mention his name.
I'm not gonna
Obiano Jew.
If it's true, no. If it's true, mention his name. I can see her.
Mention it.
don't mention no
Then
name.
it's a lie.
Yes.
If you don't mention names, it's a lie.
How you know the Nigerian guy?
Let me tell you real quick.
Yes, tell us.
When I got the voice notes and all, I was like, you know, if y'all always ask like, what's up with the cookie? I'm like, I brushed it aside because I'm like, if the person doesn't like me, I don't like it. I don't see the whole back and forth.
Can I get an egg?
For what?
Can I please get an egg?
I thought it was a question.
It's like,
Can I?
go back and forth.
No, I need an
I don't
egg.
want to talk about her.
Yeah.
If she doesn't
A
like
boiled
me,
egg or
No,
fresh
raw
egg?
fresh
doesn't
egg,
like
baby.
me.
You want it
I
fried?
want it raw.
Please, bring four.
Can I please get an egg?
Oh, Babodia.
Oh, remember,
Please, Tony.
we have something anyway.
Please don't deviate.
Bigger, hold on a minute. I want you to understand. Hold on. Give me a minute. I want you to understand the seriousness of what you are saying. Hold on. Give me a minute. This is an allegation. Cookie, I'm trying to help you here. Give me a minute.
Okay.
This is an allegation. This is someone that has been in a relationship for a long time.
It goes beyond
You
the
are
show,
accusing her
darling.
of being in another hoish relationship with a Nigerian man.
It's not
Hey,
even
come here.
relationship. It was on a business level.
What kind of
No,
business?
Well, let her talk. Let her say. Like,
yeah,
hook up.
that's it. Basically, you do
Please
it on the
mention
low.
his name.
You do
That's
it
my
on
whole
the low.
point.
And it's
Mention
not
his
just
name.
You do it on the low. You're
Mention
very
his
careful.
name. Mention his
very
name.
careful.
Bigger
Bring the
mention
eggs.
his name.
You are very careful.
Please
so
give
you
me an
think nobody
egg
knows. This
because
is
I want to do it.
And let me
I swear.
tell you,
No, why you acting like you
it's
know?
very
If she
serious.
does it on the low,
You acting like you know.
I know what.
if she does it on the low, how did you know?
Are you surprised?
This is way.
If she does it on the low, how did you know? It means you were.
Let me tell you
I
though.
guess it's not that
That's
low.
what I'm telling you. So when I got the voice notes and I paid it to Efia, I was
Where did you
like,
get the voice note from?
from her friend.
What friend?
And then that was inside.
Okay.
What you are saying was inside.
No, when I got the voice notes of what she was saying about me.
Give me a minute.
I
You
said
get
I
a
need
voice
a
note,
fresh
I'm talking
egg.
trash about you, right? You don't know anything about me. Definitely, you start.
It's
to
coming.
think. Do you understand?
start to
I need
think.
it.
It's because I'm not about to sit here and just, so. I know. People.
You know, okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's just because I'm not someone who goes about looking for information about people. But if you want to
miracle
say
does
things
someone
that I
like
don't do, I will come face to face with you.
FBI.
So I'm saying it here. I made people go and look, and it was dirty.
Oh.
It was stinking.
Oh.
Yeah. Bring the eggs.
God forbid. Where's the egg?
2 years
Are
ago.
you?
And you know what? When my friend asked him, she sent his picture. She's like, "Oh, do you know Cookie?" He was like, he didn't want to say anything, and she's like, "Tell me, I want to know stuff." And he was like, "Why are you using it for?" I was like, "Oh, well, she did this to my friend, blah blah blah," and she said she's holier than thou, and her body count is just 1. You remember?
I've had one. So how's it weird? I swear, I've had one. It's true. Everybody knows that. You know that, right? It's true. You know that, right? I've had one.
You had one.
Yes.
Okay,
I swear.
still dating
Yes,
the
because
person.
yes. The first person I started dating is the person I'm still with.
Broke your virginity.
Are you still
boyfriend.
standing on it?
Oh yeah, with my full chest. And that's why I said I
You're
need
not
an egg.
delusional, okay.
Because Charlie, like you see, even my enemies, this is the last thing they'll say about me. So then I want the
so
egg.
let's go on. So he's like, nah, she's far from she's far from that. But he met her on a business level where they did their thing. And
So
he paid.
business transaction.
Yeah, transactional. What did
Yeah, you seem to know a lot about this transaction.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
not even like a
we have
sneaky
people
dinky
that
thing.
actually will go like, I've slept with Fia, but then you're not correct.
Okay.
no,
And that was hold on.
Say that about you. So
And that was my next point.
Yes,
Like,
I'm sure
I feel
you.
like for you, if you've heard so many
Yes,
moments
so
like
many
that.
times.
Sure, even me.
Yes, I pass it on you.
And they said they were very busy.
Hold on. So hearing this from Bigger, how does that make you feel?
Honestly, I feel like she's just trying to say something because she's hurt. Because this is literally the last thing I'll hear from any. I'm telling you that even my worst enemies, this is like the last thing. Like the last thing anyone will say about me is sleeping with another man. With my
Because you
full
think no
chest,
one knows.
never. I can bet on it. That's why I say I need the ex. I'm so 100%
And so,
certain.
what do you have?
I feel me as
you met your
boyfriend,
Why are you
boyfriend,
Christian?
me as Santini.
even
Yeah,
before
something
you
before
met
you
your
say something.
boyfriend, You were in a relationship, were you not? When my friend's brother.
Before you just wait, what?
Before she was in a relationship, her 8-year relationship. You were in a relationship with my friend.
This year will be 10.
Okay.
Were you in a relationship with her friend's brother?
My boyfriend is my first and only boyfriend. I've never dated anyone else.
Do you know Jackie?
No, who's Jackie?
Oh, your school daughter.
I don't have a school daughter.
What
Jackie Toyin?
Jackie,
I know Jackie.
Okay, we're getting somewhere.
Never. I don't even know her brother. I know Francesca and I know Jackie. I don't know her brother.
Jackie told you this? Jackie told you she was dating her brother?
That's your boy.
That's it. Talk with your friends. Do you understand?
Talk.
Talk with your friends.
Oh, not another call. Not another call.
She wants to prove her
Charlie, please
point.
let's clarify this. Please, it's important because this is something that has to do with my image.
Yes.
See how you're all flexed up, like, oh, why would you say this? You also don't know me. Vali's with me.
Call Jackie.
I was digging my shit, like, you know, because you're not about to say shit about me and go scot-free.
Call her.
I'm calling her.
Amor.
Jackie, what's up?
Baby girl.
What's
where
up?
did I sleep? I said today, where did I go and sleep?
Nowhere. So you remember I was asking you about Cookie, like, back then? Yeah, your school mom. And I was telling you that she was not in any relationship. Her man is her first man she ever, like, met.
Me, I don't want to be involved.
Just say it.
Whatever she's saying is true.
Why are you scared? Just say it.
I'm not scared, I'm not scared of anything. But then you never know what's really going through someone's life, to be honest.
No, but I'm asking you.
But she dated her brother.
She didn't.
I'm asking you what you said. I'm not coming to ask you questions. You told me something.
Yeah, I was like, according to me, what I heard from my brother and stuff, I think he had a boy back in school. But then I'm also saying that you never know. Like, it could have been a rumor. It could be true. It can't be true. Maybe it's true, yes. She did have a boyfriend. Or maybe what she's saying is the truth, but...
No, it's because right now you feel like you're in the middle of
this
something.
is not even important.
Hold on.
We're gonna move on.
Mommy, you're ready for
If you were there when Jackie got
you were there.
Close. Look at your witness. Charlie, move on. This is a
We're gonna move on.
Wait, hold on.
It's actually kind of fucked up. Jackie's doing this
It's
now.
doing this because
honestly,
if Fia was there.
because she said that.
If Fia was there.
But then
We were in a limo.
Your witness cannot
That's what I was asking if you know about it.
How's
That was
that?
That's what I was asking if you know about it.
That's what
She
I'm
doesn't want to do this.
Okay.
Now
When it becomes critical, like, come inside.
It is the same
Because for Jackie to say it in the car and then taking it back.
All right, so we're gonna move on.
This issue is invalid.
Jackie, we'll call you later. Bye. We're gonna move on. Ladies.
This is your witness.
Okay,
It holds no water.
But she heard. No, I mean
Jackie
Jackie said she heard.
I heard things.
Charlie.
All right, we're gonna move on.
Continue,
And I'm
because
telling you,
this
that's
issue
her
holds
school
no
mom.
water.
So now understand
We're gonna
she
move
not
on.
wanting to involve herself in this whole
Oh, of course you
mess.
understand.
We're gonna move on.
You heard her. It's like she wants to talk.
All right,
but I don't
people,
want to involve
we'll be
myself.
right back
If you have a
after
soft
this
reason,
break.
you will
Bring
talk.
the guy in.
Our GH queens are the titans in their industry, but they didn't hesitate to dig deep in spite of their soft sides. Let's take a look.
At this point, I'm torn between if I should actually say what's on my mind or just run with the flow where everyone is just cooking things up.
I'm just like a shadow of myself right now.
The foundation for my insecurity would definitely be my family.
This girl needs a hug. Several hugs.
They are. My heart is so big that I always end up gelling myself within it, because it's like I always want to help people. I always want to be there for everyone, but I'm never there for myself. I put past trauma. I put father issues, because I really have deep father issues. I put my mom, because I remember when I was 20, I overdosed on antidepressants and I wanted to kill myself.
I never mentioned Karen's name anywhere, so it was clearly bigger playing mind games. It's fine. No, it's fine. It just hurts. It just hurts that I didn't even get the benefit of a doubt that you're able to forget every positive thing and automatically believe bigger enough to do that. Forget anything, Cookie. It's fine, Karen. It's fine.
The topic of mental health and mental issue played a big role in this season, and I would like to commend you ladies for sharing and pouring your heart out. The viewers really appreciated that, so thank you for that. Ifia, can you talk to us a little bit about getting back to yourself after your relationship?
What relationship?
Your relationship with Kwesi Arthur?
Who said I was in a relationship with him?
You mentioned.
I never mentioned his name, child. Y'all put them pictures up there. I never approved.
Okay, so how did you get back to yourself after that relationship with whoever that you were with? Can you talk to us about what you did to?
So before I
again?
got into that relationship, because I've been in relationships and it failed. So before I got into it, I was like, if this relationship doesn't work, I'm done. Like, I don't want to be with nobody. So when we were together, everything was great, whatever. Well, to me, and then I put so much into it, financially, emotionally, supporting his family, supporting his dreams. Like, so when she talks about that, like, girl, like, I've been with broke niggas, bum niggas, I'm taking care, like, I've been there. You feel me? So it's not like I can't relate. So, and then when that relationship didn't meet my expectations and it went south, it broke me because it's like, I put so much into it, and it made me realize that you can't love people more than you can't love people more than you love yourself. And it made me realize that, like, this man made me learn self-worth, self-value. Like, people see when you don't value yourself. People see when you don't love yourself. You get what I'm saying? So, you know how you see the girls saying, it's on social media, when girls go through heartbreaks, they find God? I literally found God.
Within yourself.
I swear to God. I used to be like, what are they talking about? But it happened to me, and I was like, nah, I am that bitch. Like, why should I love a man way more than I love myself? So it was from that moment that I cried every I went to America for 6 months because of that heartbreak. Like, I literally left Ghana, went to America for 6 months. After I cried, I was playing Jackie's song, Even Far Away.
You kept posting that. Yes.
Like, I was home crying. Like, my pillows were full of tears, crying every night. But then I cried my last cry in August.
Yes.
And after that last cry, that's when I found my strength. Like, nah, I would never let this happen to me again.
Yeah.
So now it's like, okay,
so I think I just related to what she said. But she said, mostly after a breakup, you find God. Yeah, I think I would say same, not God per se, but I found myself a lot as well. It gave me a chance to explore and find myself. So I'd say, yeah, it was a good experience. Yeah, the journey to that experience was crazy. Sometimes it feels like, are you sure you can handle this all by yourself? And then you keep going every day and like, yo, you're that bitch. Yeah, you actually that bitch. You can do it. You're stronger than you think you are. So, yeah, I definitely went through such a phase.
Can you expand on the childhood trauma that you went through and how it shows up in your...
I do think so. After watching Bigger, watching Ifia, there's a little childhood trauma. I believe most of us, if not all of us.
I want to know about yours.
I don't want to go into it because growing up, now I don't know if those things that happened in my childhood were for my good or for my bad. But I can say they contributed a lot to how resilient I am today. So I won't go back to it as a depressing moment. I would see it as a building stone, like a cement block to build me to where I'm supposed to be. So it was hard. We've been through it all. I can totally see that everybody has a little childhood trauma. I mean, African kids there, actually.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
Cookie, you also mentioned that your friend betrayed you. And even before this segment, we see that somebody that you knew in the past kind of like threw you under the bus right now. How are you moving past all of these betrayals in your life?
Honestly, I feel like I've grown. the previous one was friends, not friend. But then, you know, like the way I used to feel and how hard it was for me to like move past it, how I still used to view those people, it's not like that anymore. Once I see you and I don't feel any way about you, then, I mean, I feel like it's just dead. So now I feel like I'm able to just like, you know, let go. It kind of changed my being. Like I'm not the same person I used to be a couple of years ago.
Okay.
So now things like that don't get to me as much as it would in the past, even though if it's happening in the moment, it will sting a bit because, I mean, for me to have you in my space, it means it's someone I kind of like have a connection with. So if you do something to hurt me, it's going to be like, oh my God. But then I'll just like, you know, fuck it. Bye.
I want to move to Bigger. Bigger, how are you managing in spite of not having the love that you deserve at home? Do you believe in love now, or you still feel the same way?
This thing, it was more of like, the self-love is like 50-50. I wish I could go back to my old self, where I would meet people, not try to calculate you and see what kind of your intentions. It's like everyone now is trying to be smart. Do you understand? I want that carefree life where I could just take a video, post. I'll save stuff now and I'll be watching. It's my
Should I post? Should I not?
Because I know people will forward and then
Oh my gosh.
the thing is, a lot of people don't realize the things people say about you, it gets to you and you don't even realize. 2019, I'll have cornrow on, I'll post, I'll fool, like you get it. Then people start bashing you out of nowhere. You become self-conscious. And it steals a little, like that joy. Of, like, where sometimes I sit down and I'm like, oh, I wish I could just go out
And be free.
And chill. That's the love I'm talking about. I'm not talking about a relationship. And that's where you misinterpreted me. I sit here today and I'm not angry at you.
Neither am I.
Do you understand? I feel like you misinterpreted a lot of things I said. And then you said things that hurt me. But I don't hate you. And I don't want to be that person. Sit here and put another female down. And that's why on this series, I never once mentioned your name in a disrespectful manner. I was even on the Halloween. That was the only time I went out because I didn't even think it was real. So I called Karen. I was like, wait, like Cookie, is she actually, she doesn't like me. Like, what happened? Floor me. What went on? Because sometimes you do things, you are lost in the moment. You may say things that didn't mean, it comes out and you didn't even mean it that way. So I wanted to know. Because I'm that person, I'm really unproblematic. I always try to make everyone laugh. Ask her, the first time she met me, I was so free. I would go to the washroom, pee. They were like, Big, are you not shy or anything? I'm not that person. I just always want to be nice to people. We don't have to be friends. When we leave, it's our own thing. Self-love, family love. Right now, I feel like the more you mature and you grow, your parents at some point start to see you different. Going out from childhood, it's a lot of comparisons. They see you, this person's kid, some your aspirations, your dreams, what you want to do. Why can't you be a doctor? Why can't you be a banker like this person? And my dad was an accountant all his life. So in his mind, we all have to be accountants. So when you have a different perspective of life, you're going to fail. And imagine coming up from somewhere where they've already told you that you're not going to make it. Just because you don't work for the government. You're not going to make nothing for yourself. Today, my dad sees me and he tells me he's proud that I took that part that I wanted to take. And I want to tell everybody, like, it's a lot of things your family is going to tell you, like, intentionally, unintentionally. You don't have to take it to heart. Like, people are going to say a lot of things, but it's you make yourself, right?
To throw more light on what she said, I mean, I can really relate, especially with that thing, because obviously we already know African parents, and I'm an influencer, so obviously it wasn't a smooth journey. So I can really relate with that. But also, this is to clarify that I don't hate you or have a problem with you. It's basically, I was reacting to what I felt at that moment. Yes, I may have been wrong, but then that was what happened, and that was how I felt in the moment, so I reacted to that. So, yeah, at that point, I was valid because I felt that way based on how I feel like you were acting. So maybe you didn't mean it that way. Now you're explaining it. Now I get it. But then it wasn't like that. I reacted the way I did that time because I felt the way I felt.
If you're out there going through something like this, please seek help. You're watching GH Queens. We will be right back after this break. Welcome back to season 2 reunion of GH Queens. A Niger queen ascended the throne and proclaimed her best friends as the Queen of Ghana. However, she quickly ruffled feathers with the Queen of Hearts. Let's take a look at how far her loyalty went.
I got a question for one bitch.
Wow.
Say what? And we gonna ask that motherfucking bitch a question. Fucking fake asshole.
I thought y'all was best friends.
We was not. I'm Effia, nice to meet you.
Effia, it's good to meet you.
Because she's from New York.
Stop playing.
I'm from Brooklyn. Oh, I'm from the Bronx. Okay. I just love the fact that she is from New York. So I think I'll have somebody in this country who understands me and the things that I say and how I act. She looks like a cute girl. She's pretty, she's tall.
I don't know, just hearing that Effie is from New York, you know, I was actually willing to give her a chance. So now I want to get to the nitty gritty of what's going on between them before I go and hop and make friends with someone that my friend does not get along with.
Oh, you want to say hi to Mona? Are you going to say hi? For what?
Why?
She's not my friend, I'm saying hi to her.
What's going on?
And I feel like you're speaking for your friend. But you gotta stay in it. That's what I'm saying.
Just
she's
like if I'm your friend, bitch, I'm gonna speak for you.
And
I know how she's not a conversational.
She's not. She's a pussy.
No.
My friend is not pussy. She's just not willing to engage in a fight with you. Y'all not even on the same bracket.
Who is beefing? Cause I'm not beefing anyone here.
Like I want to fight this girl. Like there's no talking. Like it's on sight. If I see you, I'm fucking you up.
Oh my God, that's why you're mad at me.
We're not mad.
No, why are you acting, Mona?
No, is that why you're mad at me?
That is the reason why she's mad at me. Just because I was late for her event.
And I see a little bird coming to me, trying to talk to me. Deja, why are you trying to talk to me? How is that sunning you? We were having a conversation, bro.
Let me tell you how it's sunning
we were
you.
talking.
We're from New York, though. So
Every day you always say this bull from New York shit.
No, for real.
It has nothing to do with being.
Like, this is sweetheart.
But no, but
don't play with me, sweetheart.
But exactly, were we beefing? We're not even beefing. So if I say
I didn't know where
sweetheart,
you were coming from with it though, because I didn't know the energy you had at that time when we were talking. I didn't know if you knew.
You know what? Let's have this conversation later.
Welcome back. Speaking about Haja for real, of course she's not here because of some unforeseen circumstances, but we have Kwame. Kwame is here.
Hey guys.
Kwame, welcome to Reunion.
Thank you for having me, Charlie.
Good. You are serving us a little bit of a pussy bowl shirt, which I
Yeah,
love.
yeah. Jermaine, drip down in Jermaine blue hand here by Candy Crochet.
All right, get into it.
To support the peoples.
Good. When was the last time you heard from Mona?
I just spoke to her today, actually.
Oh.
Just to ask. I was just like, oh, okay. So I'm going on the reunion. Is there anything you want to say to anyone? She's like, no, she's cool. As far as she knows, she's good with everyone.
Okay, good.
Meow.
We're gonna get into some things.
Let's get into some things.
I want to start with you, Ifya. I want to know because I have witnessed your friendship with Haja for real.
Mm-hmm.
Can you expand on what the turning point was and when you decided not to mess with her?
So
again?
like I said on the show, I don't have beef. I don't do beef. Like honestly, it's either I fuck with you or I don't. Excuse my language. So the turning point was like her not showing up is fine, but it's like at least call me because we're like friends, like we're sisters. I come to your house every day, like we're talking, we're cooking, we're going to we're like and your mom, we're planning things. If you call me, if I couldn't make it, I'm sorry. I'm not a difficult person. I'll understand. Things happen. But you didn't call me to say anything. I even left you a voice note. It was a 1 minute. You know how long talking for 1 minute is? It was a 1 minute and some second voice note.
Yeah.
What's your voice note? Because we have a mutual friend, Esther. I said, Esther, I send Aja voice note to you. And I also send a voice note to Esther. 7 months have gone by. You haven't heard the voice notes. You're watching my social media. You see me posting.
Oh, that would piss
So
me
it's
off.
like, come on. It's like you really don't really care
get.
about me like how you say you do. I don't watch words. I watch actions. And your actions showed me that I'm irrelevant to you. I'm a non-factor to you. You don't care about me. And it hurts because, like I said, I gave you my everything. You get what I'm saying? So that was the turning point.
A little disclaimer, I was actually at that particular event.
You were.
You were talking about, and I saw how affected you were.
Yeah, the
with
hour is
whole
Mona,
situation.
yes.
But then again, if a lot of your friends didn't show up.
Which friends? Who?
If you're Nocturnal didn't show up.
I spoke to Ifya. She was performing at Jackie's event.
So my question was, why are you so upset with Haja in particular, is there anything that we don't know? Maybe Kwame, you can
I don't know.
chime
That's
in?
what I wanted to find out as well, because you seemed really touched, and I get that because that's your friend. But it, like the way that you phrased it.
So it's not the turning up that upset me the most.
Yeah.
It's the not responding to my messages
Afterwards.
and my calls
Right.
and ignoring me for 7 months when we
Right.
used to be together almost every day.
Yeah.
So how do you switch up on me like that?
Right.
That's the turning
Did you
point.
guys have any like situations and stuff before
Nothing. That is the only thing that stood between
Is
us.
there something that you know that maybe we don't know?
Perhaps.
Okay, so what is
Maybe
it?
I don't know. I don't know.
You said perhaps. I'm thinking
sure?
I mean, for real. And I know you discussed this situation with her.
No, we didn't really discuss it like that because
Okay.
I feel like I'm the type of person who, me and Effie have always had a great relationship.
Right.
We're not the best of friends, but we've always been cool.
Very cordial.
Me and Mishi, the same. You know, Cookie, I just met. She's a great girl. Big, I don't really know like that.
Okay.
Right? And the way that it came across, I felt as if there was a bigger issue behind that. But Mona had never brought it up. You know, the only time that I saw it being spoke about, that it was there. And I was just like, the way that you are really emotional and feel about it, I get it as a friend. You know, like you didn't show up for me, but it seemed like there was something deeper.
Yeah.
Before
The deeper is
would
what I
have
just
happened.
said. Me, I don't make friends.
Pre that.
I don't have friends. I don't. And to say,
Kwame wants to hit on something.
No, he just-
No, he's saying even before the event.
Yeah.
He feels like there's something else.
no, we were talking before the event. Like, if there was something, why would she call me and ask me for what time should I be there?
Okay.
There was nothing. It was literally. I'm not gonna lie. Me and Mona on fine boy. Me and me fine boy.
It's just
on
a
the
matter of
music
not
car.
reciprocating.
Yes. What's
But
that?
you, the way that you said it, it made it seem as if like she hasn't reciprocated that energy.
She didn't
before.
reciprocate the fact that I reached out. I just
Right.
wanted to say, oh, if I couldn't make, I'm sorry.
Yes.
But you left me dry for 7 months, 8 months.
But the
Seven
way
goodbye.
it also
Child.
came
I
across
get-
is that you've been there for her. Has she
Exactly.
been there for you?
And that's why I
That's
had
exactly
that one
what she's
event.
been saying over and over.
That's why I said-
you're saying that she hasn't been there for you.
What did she
at
do?
all.
What did I do? I wasn't doing anything spectacular for her to be there for me for.
But for the one thing
It was
you
that one
did
thing
was
that I did that I
spectacular.
felt proud about, and I
Yes.
wanted her to be there for.
Right.
She didn't, and it's not even about her not being there. It's the phone call.
Not keep it
Afterwards.
updated.
We used to see each other. We don't see each other for 7 months straight now.
Okay.
What kind of friendship is this?
After that
After
event,
that situation,
it was not
So
no
she knew, so
explanation,
no explanation,
no
nothing.
apology.
Even before.
I told you. I think I told you. I now.
You
kind of-
understand what I'm
Even
saying?
before, she called again. What time? Like,
Were you there?
Oh,
girl?
Yeah,
she
I
did.
was explaining to her.
She know the time of the event.
Yes.
I said,
Day.
So it
That
was not
very
so much
day.
about the fact that she didn't show up. It's like the apology or
Charlie,
something
it's
didn't come
after.
afterwards.
But
Not
she
supportive.
apologized, right? How'd you apologize to?
After 8 months,
Right.
baby, child. No.
And you feel like you reached
Not
out
when the
to you
cameras
reached
are
out to her
around,
afterwards,
sweetheart.
right?
If you really want to apologize to me, you would have picked up the phone and called
Oh,
me.
you would have preferred the apology off camera?
Yes.
So that means that
Yeah.
day you didn't acknowledge that apology.
It's not even off camera.
Hey, my friend, good.
It's an apology.
She said so
2
in the
weeks
thing. She said
later.
that she didn't-
I would have accepted the apology 3 weeks later, even
Okay.
a month later. But Charlie,
7 months, 8.
7 to 9 months, somebody has given birth during that time.
Right.
What's your COB? Like, come on.
I want to know about Michi because you were there like giggling and clapping.
Hey, 'cause she been doing the same thing.
So have you been through the same thing with Hydra? Because at one point you guys were cool, right? So
cool.
what happened? Are you guys still cool?
We're cool. I'm cool with the Fia, cool with Hajia, cool with Bigger, cool with Cookie after all the shit.
But I don't
I'm cool
understand-
with
I don't
everybody.
understand
But the
how.
thing is, what I didn't understand
Yes.
is the fact that people were saying that Mona just uses people, and that came from you, no?
Yeah.
But you have never been cool with her, so how did that come up? Where did you get that
Well,
information
okay.
from?
It's okay. So I'm even on her
Because that
birthday.
makes it seem as if, like, what,
So-
she's using me, she's using Cookie, she's using anybody
you
around
asked the
her.
question. Can I answer?
Go ahead.
Thank you. So it's once you're a celebrity, right? We hear things, we see things. It's like this month we see you with these friends. All of a sudden they're not around.
okay.
The next time we see you with a different group of friends, and it's like on your birthday. People appreciate you. People that I saw at her birthday who flew in to come and support her, she didn't even acknowledge them. Do you understand?
But that's just social media, babes.
No,
social
I'm-
media
I'm
is not a real
saying-
thingy of like, you don't know who was physically there. You don't know
I
who
mean,
picked
on
up the
their birthday, like it's things like that, you know?
Oh,
it's like
on their
if
birthday, she was
it's like if
giving
you're
back
not posting me on my birthday,
Yeah,
people
that's a
will
problem.
start
But why
like,
are you concerned about like whether somebody posts each other
listen,
for
giving you.
Yeah, she's
I'm
coming from
giving
somewhere.
you.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, I'm seeing, it's like every time, and even the people that saw your birthday, I've never even seen you with them, but they turned up for you.
Okay.
So now listening to Efia's, and it's a lot of people think that way. Listening to Efia now, I saw it as, Efia is someone that puts like 100 when she's friends with you. She'll look out for you. She'll fight who you are fighting. She'll advise you. She'll put you in your place at some times. So when I listened to the whole scenario, I just felt like, you put in too much than she was ready to give. Do you understand? She wasn't reciprocating the same energy. And it's like, from what I've seen as well, it's basically the same thing. On Fantana's birthday, she posted her around later in the evening, 1 hour, deleted it.
Hey.
So people were on send it like
IG?
No, on
Snapchat.
Snap. So at that time, that was
I
when
was going
send
to
it
defend the
had
IG.
come fresh.
Because I do remember her saying her page, her IG page is for her.
Yes.
Her business, whatever
She don't
she's
post other
doing.
people.
We are talking
Yes.
about Snap.
Snapchat.
No post, but Snap.
Yeah, and she
Why do you
Hold
even
on.
remember so
Mona
much
man.
the fact that
Listen,
she posted
okay, let me
then
talk.
deleted?
Let me talk. During that era, that was when this whole send it had come. So once your issue comes up, someone anonymous picks it. Like, why haven't we noticed this? Why? So it was just going on like that. Do you understand? And we read, and I saw. It's not just assumptions.
I really want to know about your relationship
With who?
with Mona.
We don't have issues. Anyway.
No, but you can say that, right? You can say you don't have issues. But from what we saw on the show, seemed like you had a little issues
What
with
did
her.
I say that made me...
First of all, in one breath, you are preaching about women uniting. In another breath, you are chastising a blogger for not
doing his job.
For not...
Okay.
But you
I
don't
mean,
have
you
to
used the
necessarily
French
For not
but
doing
she's going
his
to be
job.
mad.
Okay.
You don't necessarily
For not
have
doing
to
his
post
job, okay?
everything.
But
As a journalist, you're allowed to post what it is that you
you
want
feel like is
to.
important to you.
And
But
it's
my
no
problem
secret
is
that
keep
what
people
did
the
you
don't
same
do to
energy.
make Mona mad is my question. I feel like there's something there. What did you do to make her
There's
mad?
nothing. I don't think she's mad at me. If there's anyone who should be mad, probably
You
me,
thought
but
Mona
I'm
would
not.
be mad,
Pardon
right? You thought Mona would be mad at you.
I didn't think nobody. I don't have a time, space for any other person's
You said that at Coco
emotions.
Vanilla.
That what? She might be mad at what I said?
Yeah.
Okay, she can be mad, but how does that affect what I've said? Does it retract it? Did I say, hey,
But isn't
why
it a
did
bit
you post about her downfall?
It's a hypocrisy.
But that's
for
you
me.
don't
I am
have to do
saying-
that, though.
Yeah.
If it were any of us sitting here, that same person will do it.
But
And
that's
I know
Mona's
the kind of...
blogger.
But I
That's
think
Mona's
that's
blogger.
you.
Good.
So how
Exactly.
I know the rapport.
He will
Exactly.
never post anything negative about somebody who's paying him.
Good.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
But like,
You get it.
common knowledge
That
for
is why
anybody
I
else.
has
told
said-
you.
regardless,
Charlie.
listen, regardless of the situation, right? I'm friends with Ifeodor.
Ifeodor,
I would
yeah.
not be under any comments.
I'm
When-
not friends with anybody in this
Right, I
house.
feel like you guys missed the point. Michi stated,
You see,
don't
at the
expect
time, me and
anything
Mona
from
were
her. She's
tight
not loyal
friends.
to anyone.
We
When
are
your
not
downfall
tight
comes,
that-
she will talk about it.
What about your
Do you
preaching about
understand?
girls?
Empowerment.
So I should have
Empowerment.
gone to support that. Okay, whatever she did was good. Hey, to us, no,
But we don't. No.
What are you saying?
But what did she do? She did.
Do I stop you from calling people's outfits horrible?
But we're not talking
Do I
about
stop
me.
Ifya from wearing her skimpy clothes? Do I stop Bigger from expressing her emotions? Why should you stop me from expressing what I feel like?
Because
and unfortunately or fortunately, it was everything everyone was saying in the comments. So let's just say I was the messenger of the
is like
people.
necessary. They don't necessarily have to talk about something negative.
I
if they
totally
don't
get where
want
you're
to.
coming
You
from.
know what I mean? Especially if, like, for example, I'm a fan of Mona, Rihanna, whoever it is. I'm not gonna come and say something negative. I may feel that or whatever, but if that's someone that I already fuck with,
How is
I'm
it
not going to
negative?
go and throw them
How
under
is
the
it
bus.
negative?
I feel like
Whatever
it's
it is,
a
if it is
relationship
negative,
you had with
how
hyper.
How is it negative?
I feel it's that
Everybody's
relationship,
situated with
yes.
someone
Like as a
that
joke, we
really
don't
supports
post
her.
it.
Stomach blogger.
Right.
And I would say it today and say
what?
it any day.
Now what?
Everyone sitting here knows GH Hyper is a stomach blogger.
I don't know that.
You understand?
Please don't quote me.
What does that mean? What, can you explain what stomach
Stomach
blogger
means
is?
he works based on who feeds him.
But that's what
I understand.
Every blogger that's stomach
I know,
bloggers.
then you shouldn't
Have
talk
no
about
loyalty.
everybody because I don't pay you to talk about me.
We would like to say a big thank you to Orca Deco and Belacqua for sponsoring this beautiful show. We love you.